You got a new car.
Yes, I did.
Uh, According to financial advisors, they say not more than 15% of your monthly income should spend on your car. How much it costs you to buy this car?
About 5%. I never buy brand new cars. There's too much depreciation in buying a new car. That first year, the value of your car drops significantly. So I always look at least a couple years old car, and so I save more money in that way. So this is a fairly new car, definitely newer than what I had, and I spent about 5% of what my income is on it.
And then insurance and gas, other expenses, let's say you're spending about?
About another 5%, roughly.
So 10%. So according to financial advisor, you have a room because they say 15, not to go more than 15%.
Correct.
So you're still in the budget. There's so many people spend all their monthly incomes and they live paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
So, but you did wise decision. There is a 5% room which you can use as a savings because many people don't save money. They say, "Oh, I can't save money,"
Right.
but you did a good decision. There is a room 5% you are
Right.
saving. So what are you planning to do with that?
Well, definitely not getting like a extended warranty or anything like that. That's big no.
Okay.
Biggest rip-offs on the face of the earth. But no, I plan on putting that 5% difference into a savings account for future repairs. It is a used car, so in any vehicle, there's a potential for any type of mechanical failure or whatever. So for maintenance and repairs, I'm going to put that 5% aside and save it throughout the year.
Since it is a fairly new car, you may not need the repairing, right? For a couple of years at least.
Yeah, for a couple of years, I probably won't have any major repairs. But I'll still put that money away into an account, and at the end of the year, I'll move that into a more long-term investment, like a mutual fund or an index fund or something, but definitely not stock market or something like that. Something that's got a nice, stable potential growth.
Like a guaranteed growth,
Right.
but not a fluctuation like a variable
Exactly.
going up, and you may get the chance of getting the high when it rises, and when it goes down you may lose too, right?
Right, exactly.
So not that, but you want to do something long-term guaranteed return investment.
Exactly.
So this is the one nice example that people who cannot save money, they can budget their transportation or car auto expenses about 15% of their monthly income. Then they use it only 10% and 5% they can save, right?
Exactly. And the other thing you should look at too is your fuel economy of your vehicle. If you've got a long commute to work and you've got a gas guzzling vehicle, that might be time to consider something that is more fuel economy. Also, with the changes of the laws coming up, where they're not going to be manufacturing gasoline vehicles anymore, now may be the good time to get out of your gasoline vehicle and go into a hybrid or an electric vehicle.
Yeah, right now electric vehicle is a little bit expensive, right?
They're a little bit more expensive.
Because you
Yeah.
couldn't have done within 10% of
No.
your income.
I could not have gotten a new for sure.
A Tesla
and I
or-
did look at a couple of older electric vehicles, but the range wasn't sufficient for me to get to and from work. So I opted not to go electric vehicle. I opted to go hybrid, but I doubled my gas mileage from my old vehicles. So 2035 will be either hybrid or electric vehicle, the way the current legislation is set up. Of course, we've got a little more than 11 years, so that could change between now and then. But at the current time, that's what
That's
they're
the
saying.
prediction.
That's the prediction,
Okay.
and where the legislation is moving to. California is already starting down that road a lot quicker than some of the other states.
One time you and I have a competition driving my hybrid. You and I both filled the car last night, and next day I got upset and I was driving away, and you were driving behind me, and then your Jeep, how much gas it takes?
You had a full tank,
10-gallon tank.
10-gallon tank,
Toyota hybrid.
and I had a 14-gallon tank on the Jeep, and
It gave up in 300 miles.
yeah, it gave up to 300 miles, and you were still going for another
I was still going on 150 miles. I could
Yeah,
go more.
yeah.
And I have to rescue you.
You had to come back and rescue me because I was out of gas. So yeah.
So that's the difference, right?
Yeah. And
Regular car.
I got a Ford Fusion hybrid, and its gas mileage is such that I got about a 420-mile range per tank of fuel minimum, and depending on my driving habits, it could be almost 500. So
And then my Toyota hybrid gives same thing, about 500 miles for
yeah,
with the 10 gallons.
between 450 and 500, depending on driving habits and where you're driving. And
So last time we had that driving race, and you ran.
now I can keep up with you.
That's the reason you got this car.
That's
hybrid.
that's the reason.
So this time, if I run away, like I drive and leave you, and you can come behind,
I'll
still
be
you
right
can catch me. So guys, check your car, how much you are spending on expenses, like how much you are making monthly, and if you are in you are using only 15% of your income, then you're good. But if you are using more than that, then definitely it is hard to save money and invest. And it is very important to be financially secure. You have to save money, not only saving, you have to invest. Money makes more money.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you for guys watching our video, and see you in next video,
Yep,
right?
see you in the next video.
Since you bought a new car, can you take me for a lunch?
Sure.
Let's go then.
All right.